started processing shit again. All right, ready?
Yep.
3, 2. What's going on, everybody? This is the Built for War podcast. I am your host, Austin Trotter, accompanied by my great shirt, big smile wearing co-host, Mr. Michael Music.
What's up, Street Freaks?
What's going on, buddy?
How are you, bud?
I am doing good.
Good.
I am finally ready for this weekend to get the whole house finished up for the reveal. Oh yeah, there you go.
I know.
Banjos.
The fucking baby review.
Yeah.
Sick. I'm super stoked for that.
Dude, I am too.
It's gonna be great.
I think it's gonna be a boy. I'm saying it on record right now.
Right now.
I'm thinking it's a boy.
I actually have been feeling the same. So.
Dude,
with
a lot of
vibes,
yeah,
and everything. I just have a feeling it's gonna be a boy.
Yeah,
so.
I don't like. It's not that I want a boy over a girl.
No.
It's just like I have that feeling deep down inside of me that I think it's a boy.
Absolutely, and I kind of was feeling the same way. I was just like, yeah, I mean, it's your guys' kid, so it's mixed either way, and girls, boys, like it's fabulous. You have a kid, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So it's just, but like my hunch, my feeling is that it's gonna be a boy.
I think so.
I'm waiting for that blue. Let's go.
Oh yeah,
I don't know how you guys are doing that.
So I actually need to borrow some of your weights and your barbell.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're more
Because
welcome.
I'm gonna do deadlift with
Sick.
585.
Illy.
Fucking drop that,
Ill.
and it's just
Absolutely. Yeah.
So
of course you can.
yeah, and it's funny listening to this right now. The gender reveal should have already happened.
Ooh.
Because we're one episode behind.
Oh,
so
we
this
are.
is gonna be the Monday.
Okay, so this will be the Monday after.
This will be the Monday after.
Boom. So you guys are gonna see.
You guys are gonna know before we know, technically.
Yeah, technically, huh? So
Fuck
that's
dude.
sick, dude. I'm super stoked for you guys.
Dude, we're super stoked.
That's so awesome.
Before we get into today's content,
Yep.
obviously, if you guys are watching on the YouTube video, thank you. What you need to do right now, please hit like, hit subscribe, and hit that bell notification to stay updated on all our content.
For real, guys. And I mean, I do it too. I'm guilty too. You guys like to watch us, you like to watch other things, and you miss just that simple thing of like that subscribe and that like and everything else. I do it too, but it literally, if you guys want to help the channel grow and you want to see more and more and more, just take those 2 seconds to just hit a subscribe, hit a like for us, guys. And as always, I would always say, hit a comment or anything else. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's free to do. It
Absolutely.
takes 5 seconds. You can do it while you're listening to us.
Absolutely.
And of course, we do have sponsorships. However, we love it when you guys share the podcast.
Absolutely. We absolutely love you guys. We appreciate it very much.
And if you guys want to be on the podcast and you're in Colorado or feel like traveling out of state to Colorado to be on the podcast, you're more than welcome to.
Absolutely.
We just need you guys to comment, like, subscribe, all of that shit.
Yep. And
Hit us up.
Yeah,
Let us know.
Literally. Even if you guys aren't strongmen or anything, we just like to meet people. We like to talk about interesting things.
Yeah.
So literally, I don't care who you are. So come on out.
Our only prerequisite is that you just have a good attitude.
Dude, exactly.
Don't come in here being like, F this, F that.
Yeah, no.
Be like, F and yeah, F and hell yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's
Simple.
literally all the people we want to talk to are people that that positive vibe and always striving for the best. Even if you're not in a great place, it don't matter if you haven't accomplished your goals yet. That's what we're here to talk about, and if you guys know the show, that's what we're constantly talking about. It's just striving to be better,
Without a doubt.
So,
if you guys are listening on Spotify and all of that, please hit follow. Just whatever you're doing to listen to this or view it, whatever. A little bit goes a long way with this kind of stuff.
It does.
We're trying to hit, the 1,000 followers or 1,000 subscriber mark.
Yep.
It's just one of those things that we're trying to do, and if you have 5 seconds to listen, you got 5 seconds to do what we're asking.
That's right.
Please.
Please.
We're not asking you to fucking kick a child.
No,
okay?
seriously.
We're asking you to do something that takes a little bit of finger wiggle.
Yeah, use that finger.
Oh man. So we're gonna get into our first sponsor.
Yeah, let's get into it.
First sponsor, if you guys are watching on the YouTube channel, you will see what's up right now.
Boom, check it out.
Classic lever belt. 10 millimeter from Cerberus Strength.
That's right.
USA.
Cerberus. We love you.
You have one.
I do.
Of course, I'm the mooch that uses your guys' shit every now and again. I like it.
I do. I love it. It's the only lever belt I've actually had. since I got in strongman, because I started. We were actually just watching those old ass videos, and my old school bodybuilding fucking belt, like the old, like skinny ass little bodybuilding one, and
wasn't it a monster?
Monster,
Yeah.
and it was an original monster. And guys that like, I think, you know, if you guys are gonna use a belt, they're great, but there's a huge difference between one of those skinny little bodybuilding belts to a lever belt. They're just completely different.
Oh yeah, here it is.
There it is, right there. Boom. That monster clothing right there. Oh, that's a lever. No, that one right there.
Yeah, this
there
one.
There it is. Damn. And that's the newest one. I had the old school one. I mean, mine was so old school. I think I inherited that from.
Oh, whoa.
Okay.
We're gonna get off of. Wow, you bodybuilders or something else.
Wow. So yeah, no, I had one of those originally, and then for my first like year or so, and then I'd gotten that thicker one from you. I don't know what brand it was.
That was just an Amazon special.
Just an Amazon, like ones you usually see in your guys' gyms, like hanging on the side racks. You know what I mean? Just a big old.
It was still. It was a decent. It was like a step above that.
Absolutely, it was.
It was like
above.
$40.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was one of those double pin clasp.
Yep.
10 millimeter, just something.
Exactly, and then I had after I think into my second year, I had upgraded to the Cerberus lever belt, and that thing is the best. I mean, literally, it will hold anything you need to, whether you want to go up tight or you want to go loose, and it's just the sickest when you, boom, throw down that weight, click that belt, like that is just. And you guys know what I'm talking about. That is the most satisfying feeling ever. So,
absolutely.
You guys need to definitely check these out. This is one of the best. Yeah, man. There's nothing you can go wrong with the Cerberus belt. And they just keep upgrading, too.
Yeah.
So,
Unfortunately, right now it is sold out.
Yeah, see,
so
that's a good thing.
We're not sure what the price is.
So good job, Cerberus. You guys are doing great if you guys are sold out. So, yeah, black, as always, the black and red. Got the logo on the back. And yeah, they're just amazing. And on the inside of the belt, usually it's got the destroy, defeat, devour on the inside.
It is even it is approved for Global Powerlifting Committee, something other. I don't know what that is.
I don't either.
World Powerlifting Congress, IWF, and USBA.
So see, even if you guys aren't just you guys are bodybuilding, you're powerlifters, you guys are just lifting or strongman, you can use that anywhere. So, and I do love to see that. I've actually noticed that in powerlifting and stuff. Until you just told me that information, I didn't know that, but I have noticed that with like on the gram or anything else.
Yeah.
Powerlifters starting to actually wear lever belts.
Yeah.
Instead of the old school style. So that is really cool to see.
Absolutely. With 72 reviews, it's 5 stars. So
absolutely, I'll 5-star that all day.
All day. So make sure you guys go to Cerberus Strength, Cerberus-strength.us. Go look for there. Of course, you guys can find all of this info down in the bio.
Check the link.
Hit that link. Yeah, toss your email on there and get notified when it shows up.
Absolutely. And that's what I mean. These belts are going to last you years.
Oh,
so,
without a doubt.
Yeah, so this ain't no like cheap brand and they break. Because a lot of them, for you guys that do have lever belts, you understand that those levers sometimes, those clasps break sometimes.
Yeah, the pin on mine last time.
Yep.
Right where that little magnifying glass.
Yeah. That
always came out.
Yeah, literally. And then they got just the 2 little Phillips screws on the inside. So if you do need to adjust, whether you're losing weight, you're bulking, or whatever, it's 2 seconds. You keep a little screwdriver in your bag, pop that thing off, and move it around as you need. And yeah, that thing will last you.
Like, look how strong this guy looks.
I mean, look how strong it looks because of that. Look at that. It makes the waist look smaller. It makes the back look bigger.
Dude, you guys need it.
Super juicy. So
it puts 100 pounds on your deadlift.
At least. And then when you guys are walking around the gym, grab that around, looking just juicy as fuck, like savages.
I don't know why you guys are not wearing one.
For real. And you got the Cerberus on the back, dude.
Game over.
Game over, bro. People just look at you and they're like, that motherfucker's strong.
He's strong.
He's strong. So, no, for real, guys, check out Cerberus Strength, get that lever belt.
And for our, thankfully, our second sponsor.
Thank you. From my corazon.
Premier TRT and Med Spa.
Yes.
Today what we're talking about is their lipotropics.
Ooh.
Yes, so lipotropic injections are supplements used for fat loss. They are a combination of amino acids, vitamins, minerals to help metabolize fat in the body. Combined with diet and exercise, lipotropic injections can speed up the process of fat breakdown and enhance your weight loss results.
Look at that, bro.
You would be surprised how well these things work.
I believe I've actually never had one.
I've never gotten one either.
No.
However, from a lot of the results on the Instagram page, all of that kind of stuff that I've seen,
yeah,
it's wild.
I bet. No, I believe it.
It's wild.
I really do. I mean, these are like, one of the best. This is like the best company, right? These are like the best products you guys can get. And we are constantly always talking about recovery or just going through somebody that knows what they're talking about that's going into your body. So I absolutely believe that these are top of the line.
Yeah, and I mean, look, we're not sellouts here.
No.
All of the shit that granted, we have not done this service by them.
No.
But all of the shit that we do with our sponsors is stuff that we use.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're not gonna hear anything about us and athletic greens.
No.
I don't use athletic
I don't
greens.
either. I've heard great things, but I don't use them.
I don't use them.
Yeah, so, yeah, I mean.
If you guys want to send us stuff and we'll try them,
absolutely.
We'll give you our best. But there's a lot of people that sell out to stuff that
100%.
they don't use.
They've never even taken it and never anything. So, and like with these guys, like you got to think, these guys have so many, and as you guys keep watching podcast after podcast, and we break into these guys have so many things. So,
yeah.
And as the road goes, we will test more and more and more in our journey. So,
yep. Make sure that you guys go in for that free 30-minute consultation. I mean, it'll change your life.
Change your life. I mean, it really will, guys. Like we talk about with everything. Take an hour out of your day. It's free to go talk to somebody that is a professional, that you can be in a safe place to talk about your goals, what's going into your body, and dude, just help yourself, literally.
We care as people. We care so much about what our outside looks like.
Absolutely, yeah.
But we miss what the inside looks like.
Absolutely.
This is a place where you get to find out.
Absolutely, absolutely. And they're gonna shoot you straight, and there's no judgment, no nothing, because you're just like what we promote on this podcast. You're just there to better yourself, and just be real with it. So
it's all about personal excellence on a daily basis.
Every day. So yeah, you owe it to yourself. So guys, check out Premier TRT and Med Spa.
Bam.
Boom.
Let's get into the fucking nitty gritty.
Let's get down into this. What are we talking?
How was your trip?
It was good.
Obviously, if you guys are watching this, you know what we're about to talk about.
Yeah, so
we were talking a little bit before, but
yeah, we were on the last one. I was getting ready to leave.
Yeah.
That's right. So yeah, I just got back
from the BRICKTOWN Showdown.
Ooh, pop, pop, pop. No, shouts out BRICKTOWN Showdown. Fabulous show out there in Dubuque, Iowa.
And shout out to them for having a fucking live stream that did great.
They
Commentary was pretty good.
It was.
I was super impressed by it. Like, everything with that show seemed to really just...
I mean, it really did. And, and this was an open pro show, guys. And they literally treated all of us just like athletes. And, like, I mean, no expenses. Like, they did everything. They had the live streams that you guys can watch on YouTube, and it's still up on there. So if you guys need to watch it, guys, check out the, we'll pull it up on the screen. I think it's, what is it, EVP subs. We'll pull it up for you guys. So like the live stream is still there if you guys
Sorry,
are.
I gotta take off my shit. Oh, here it goes. SUPS Nutrition and Earned and Not Given Barbell presents BRICKTOWN Showdown number 2. Oh EMG VP.
Yeah, EMG VP guys. Excuse me. Check those guys out on YouTube.
Oh look, there's Kim right there in the beginning.
There's Kim right there. Shouts out Kim, Kim Scott. It's a girl straight out of Colorado.
She was the smallest person there.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. We had so much in common because we were both the shortest, smallest people in the classes.
Yep.
So, shouts out Kim. She did so awesome, and then we also competed with Zach Lopez and Josh Rigg from the Built for War team, and then amongst animals. And I mean, this was a tough lineup. We had 25 open pro men, and I think they had, how many women did they end up? Like 12, I think. We'll have to look at it, but it was a stacked lineup of women, and these are no jokes. And this platform, they had it at the main convention center right there in Dubuque, Iowa, and man, they just like literally they had everything for us. They laid it out. They had full-time like chiropractors there. They had massage therapists. They had fucking all of our food and drinks already ready for us in the back, and like, so you needed fruit or you needed whole coolers of water or Gatorade or whatever. And
that's what it's all about.
It really was an entire thing in the back of the stage, because they had a main stage going. And if you guys watch the live stream, announcers, they had 2 commentaries, and shouts out String Doc, and there it is. That's on the USS page, and another announcer, and like people that really knew about the sport, and they could just.
So yeah, it looks like there was 7 women, 24 men,
and 24 men. So yeah, dude, just a great show. And it started out, the max. So you guys can see we had the max overhead press, and then the sandbag toss, the Iowa stone carry, the lever deadlift, and then the 5 stone series. So yeah, it was a good show, man. Me personally, it was. I'm not disappointed. The results weren't what I wanted, but just the amount of knowledge you learn from these shows is just something that you can't buy, and you have to go out there and you have to experience the trials, and then you take them back with you into training and through your life, and just to be around those kinds of guys, was just crazy. And
I mean, because you're around guys like Luke Knoll, Mitch Hughes, who you were talking about.
Yep.
Even Conor McGraw was out there.
McGraw was out there. I mean, just these guys were just massive and just crazy.
And for those of you that listened to the last podcast, look who it is.
Zachary Lopez. Shouts out Zach.
12th place, man. Dude, that's fucking badass.
Yeah,
Half the pack.
He did.
That's super solid for guys who, like I said, were good foot and a half taller than him, and 100 pounds well over that.
Yeah, I think Luke Knoll and those dudes. I mean, these guys are like guys you see on the World's Strongest Man. Like these guys are like trying. Like Luke Knoll was at the Shaw Classic last year. And,
like, was that John Waterbury that was like 7 foot tall?
Yeah, I mean, these guys were
like that guy was literally. I saw him compared to everybody else.
Just huge.
And even the announcer was talking about it because I watched the live stream. He was like, I didn't know how I was gonna spot this guy. If he fell back, he was just gonna squish me.
He'll just land on me.
Yeah.
Done. Yeah, I mean, these are just like straight up World's Strongest Man style guys, like 6'6", fucking high 380. 380, 400 pounds. You know what I mean? Their opening lifts at the on the max axles were like 365. And they're pressing over 400 pounds. So just freaks among men.
Incredible.
Just great athletes, and that's what I mean. And to be side by side with these guys, and just to pick up the tips from them, and that was awesome too. It's just like I was so much shorter and so much lighter than all these guys, and no, I'm not at your level yet. But I was happy with certain performances that actually got those guys to have to push a little bit, and so just to see that and then get tips from these guys and just that experience, you can't buy that. So you have to go out there, you have to put yourself out there, and you got to go for it. And so that's just going to make me a better athlete as this road continues. So, and Zach, he just pushed himself to another level, and he just, that's the name of the game of strongman. It's just consistency, and he just stayed consistent all damn day long. And he was running in the top 10 all day, and then I think it was just the stone run at the end of the day. This is like an actual 5 ladder stone series, and it was literally the same stones you guys see on the lighter set of like Giants Live or something, from 125 kg down to 180 kg, which would be a 275 stone down to a 405 pound stone.
Yeah.
So I mean, these are legit World's Strongest Man fucking stones.
Yeah.
I
mean, if you're looking at this, a lot of people did not get past 3.
No, and that's what I mean. And like for me on the pack on a lot of things, or the bag toss or any of those kinds of things, it was like the race to like 3 or 4 or whatever. And most guys didn't even. It was a big deal just to get through the 3. And then of course like the top of the pack, those guys were finishing those stones and everything else. So. But it was absolutely great. Shouts out BRICKTOWN SHOWDOwn if you guys are there. Watch the live stream on the YouTube, and I can't wait to just keep training, because I think that was their 2nd annual, and they'll turn around and have their 3rd annual next
Yeah, so their 5-stone series was a 275, a 300, 325, 365, and 400.
That's right. Okay.
Man, I wish I could have gotten on that.
I know you would have been nasty on that. So.
Man.
And that's just the thing, right? And then
I mean, but that's my shit.
Yeah, and that's
So.
Yeah, and that's what I thought too. And when I thought of that platform, I was like, damn, Austin would have been so good at this.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I was watching everything and I was like, man, I could have done really good at this,
Absolutely.
but at the same time, that's just not in my wheelhouse right now.
Yeah, and so
I'm very proud of what you, Josh, and Zach, all three of you guys did, especially for Josh not putting his hands on these implements very much.
And Josh did so great. I mean, Josh is someone that he lives at he's out in Wisconsin now, and
Green Bay, pretty close to it.
Yeah, basically Green Bay. Yeah, straight out of Green Bay, and he's just a garage at home lifter. No programming, just straight instinctive training, and he's a freak. And he hasn't competed since like a local show like a couple years ago, and then he jumped into this one. And
because what was his last show?
I believe it was the Scots.
Titans? Oh,
the Scots.
Oh shit! That was a long time ago.
A few years ago. Scots.
That was like coming right. That was right after the pandemic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not that one. The first year when it was like super cold and everything.
That was the lime green shirts, right?
Yeah, it was the lime green. No, the last one we did was the lime green, like the bro tank and everything. The year before was when it was like freezing. That was during COVID. It was coming out of COVID. You're right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay.
Coming out of COVID.
I was gonna say, you gotta think, man. It's been 3 years since all that shit went down.
Basically, yeah. I know, it's crazy.
It's crazy.
Getting longer and longer. But yeah, and so
older and older.
Yeah, seriously, and so his biggest downfall was just the fact that he hasn't touched a stone in years.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And the lever deadlift, he had never even like pulled.
Well, shit. If I'm not mistaken, the last time he touched a stone was my garage.
Yes. That literally is probably the last.
And I guarantee that was literally in the middle of the pandemic.
Yeah, literally.
That was like
in the
dead
heart
nuts,
of it.
May.
Yeah, right after when it first struck.
Yeah,
you were doing stones in your garage.
Yep.
So, he hasn't touched any of those things. Like he told me, he's like, I just been running with and loading like a 300 sandbag. And that's great, but it's like a sandbag and a stone are very different.
One is soft, even though it's hard packed.
Yeah.
One is soft, one is not.
Exactly.
And that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, completely different.
Good on him though.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, he fucking showed up, and it was just really those downfalls of those kinds of things. So, but yeah, shouts out Josh Rigg. He did amazing, and now he's actually getting some coaching, and that kind of gave him perspective. Like I talk about, like you can't buy those kinds of things. You got to do it to see what you need to work on, and so that man here in the next 6 months or so is going to be a freak.
Yeah,
so,
fuck yeah.
With some actual proper training, proper coaching, and he's uploading his gym at home and stuff.
Yeah.
So.
It's just a matter of time before he fucking really progresses
absolutely.
into that next level.
Yeah.
Because he hit his newbie gains and he never stopped. Until he moved, and that's when, I don't know if it was his training, but he never went down.
No.
Josh has always been just constantly at an incline.
Absolutely.
Just keep moving forward.
Yep.
And I think with this programming and everything, we're going to see a whole new
by the time, because he wants to come out, that's what he said. He's like, I'm going to do another few, dig deep into training for the next 6 months or so, and then he's like, I'll come out and do another show where it's here, or we'll meet up with him and go do one or something.
See why he doesn't come down here and fucking party it up.
That's what I told him. I was like, just come out here. So most likely I think that's what he's probably going to do. So, and he'll be a whole other athlete when he comes out. So
absolutely,
it'll be sick. So
it's gonna be exciting.
Because that dude's got so much potential.
Dude, he's internally strong.
He is.
I've never met. Well, actually, I have met another kid. His name's Brandon Winter. He's 21 years old. Dude's already deadlifting pretty close to 700 pounds.
That's crazy.
I'll show you his Instagram. It is literally the wildest shit.
Really?
Yeah, he's fucking around with powerlifting right now. He's already setting national records.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and he's like, yeah, I'll probably do 2 more comps and then I'll come to you for strongman. I'm
Sick.
like, I don't know if I want that, man. He's like, why? I was like, dude, because that's gonna make me have to be just that much more competitive.
And that's just the thing.
I mean, it's great. I'm just talking shit, but at the same time,
and that's what I mean. Like the more more popular this sport is getting, and the amount of athletes that are transitioning from either their couch or powerlifting or just gym rats or whatever, it's making the envelope just so much tougher, and the athletes that are coming out is just wild.
Yeah.
And making everybody step up their game. So, it was great. So it was a great show, and super excited for next year, and just keep going on from here. We did road trip out there, and that was fucking
long.
forever. Oh my gosh. I honestly have never done a road trip that long. In the car.
Oh god, I have multiple times and it's fucking miserable.
See, and that's what I've always said. Like, I was like, I don't even want to do that, and
No.
I've never done it. And like, so I sacrificed that for you, BRICKTOWN, and sitting in a front seat for 13 hours, and
Because it was you.
it was me, Dawn, and then Teddy, who's a 3-year-old in a car seat.
And Zach.
And Zach. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Zach, Dawn, and Teddy, his child that's 3 years old.
Were you guys in his car?
We were in his Dawn's little Jeep something. It
Oh,
was a
yeah,
comfy
yeah,
ride,
yeah,
so
okay,
it was all
okay.
good.
I didn't know if you guys took the Challenger up there. I was like,
No,
God,
we talked
that'd be
about it, and I
miserable.
was like, no, bro.
Not a fucking chance.
But no, it actually really wasn't bad. And as always, the drive back seems so much easier than the drive there. Right?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, we made it through. It was a straight up blizzard out there, and so we didn't really get to see much of it. Luckily, they put us up in the Juliet, which was like, I've never been to the Stanley here in Colorado.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, weird thing. I've worked right next to it.
You've just never been?
Just actually have never been, and it was that old school feel to the place.
Okay.
And Zach said it was almost identical to it. So beautiful hotel.
Oh shit.
And so yeah, they hooked us up with the show. If you're an athlete, they knocked you off like $100 a night. So normally,
Okay.
I think it's almost $200 a night, and they give it to us like $100 a night. So
Sick.
yeah, so
Yeah, I mean, you guys were only out there, what, Friday, Saturday, Sunday?
yeah, we came in Thursday, so we stayed Thursday night, Friday night, and Saturday night. And then we booked it
okay.
Sunday morning. So yeah, a few nights, but yeah, it was a straight up blizzard. So, but it was so accessible. Like where the hotel was, you literally, and then they had parking right across the street or behind it, and then you literally like a 3-minute drive over the bridge, and boom, you're at the event center. So
Hell
it was
yeah.
super nice.
Yeah.
And so yeah, and then they had because it was so bad. Like usually after big comps like that, you always want to like hang out with everybody, go get some drinks, get some food. But like,
Yeah.
it was it was like straight blizzard. So, but it was awesome because the hotel had 2 bars and the best dinner and stuff. Like, so all we had to do was go upstairs, take showers, and then go back down.
Let them go downstairs.
Yeah, so
Man, that's like the best way to
yeah, and it was great. And then we literally left the hotel, I think, at like 5:30 the next morning, and just so we can get on the road and get home at a decent time.
Fuck
so,
yeah.
So we didn't party down too hard, but it was nice. It was a good time. So.
It looked like a good time. I watched, of course, all of the live
Yeah.
stream since, through my bestest guys.
Right.
Since I was watching all you guys. Yeah, dude, there's some pretty fucking wild shit in there.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was cool.
Zach breaking the record for the Iowa stone carry
Yep, yeah, that was crazy.
by only, what, fucking 70 feet?
Something like that. Yeah, so the Iowa stone, it was like basically the shape of Iowa, and it was a welded up box, and it was about, I don't know, maybe 10 inches thick. So this nasty ass, if you guys watch it, you guys gotta have to watch the live stream to see it. Nasty ass stone.
It's rough.
It was, and luckily, thank God, they made it, let us pick it off a keg, and it was $3.50. And yeah, I think the previous record was like 175 or something like that. And so they were opening it up, and it was 50-foot run. So you had spotters behind you, pick it up, you start, and then your foot has to cross, and you come back. And so where I was in the positioning, I went to point, but if you guys watch it, you'll see it. I went to the point of passing out, and I broke it, and I went like 200. So I had just broken it, and then after that, like, yeah, Zach came up. And their technique, I was watching it after that. I thought of it as like, for one, I could barely fucking get my arms around. These are big dudes. Like they're like putting wrists over it and locking it in. I couldn't even see over it. I literally just trusted my spotter, and like I told the dude that was walking behind me, I was like, bro, I can't see anything. You have to tell me. And so he was fabulous. Like he'd tell me like step to the right, step to the left, and then they had somebody that followed you with a pad.
Yeah.
And So, like, yeah, I went, I picked it up, and I just started walking, and I just tried to keep a nice pace. And, I mean, you got 350 on your chest, and, like, you can't breathe. So I was just keeping a nice pace, staring up at the ceiling, just walking. And, yeah, and I just broke the barrier and got 200, like, fucking dropped it. And then those guys came up, and, but I was happy because it just made them, like, step up their game a little bit. And then, so people, like, was watching it, and they were moving a little faster.
Yeah, okay.
Like, you know, they're just like, let's fucking do this. Yeah. And I'm like, go. And, Zach came out, and I saw him in the back, because he was standing right next to me and, like, recording it and everything, and he's like, hell yeah. And then all of a sudden he disappeared. And then, and I'm, like, sitting there, like, eating a banana because my legs are just shaking afterwards, and bringing myself back together. And, because they literally carried me off and, like, set me up against the wall. I just sat there and, like, died for, like, 4 or 5 minutes. Came back to life. Went over to the snack bar, which is great that they provided. And
I mean, that is sick.
Yeah, so I got me a Gatorade, got me some bananas, got me some food, and then I came back around. I was like, where the fuck is Zach? I was like, you know, he was farther ahead, so there was guys going, and a lot of them were like, and I was doing pretty good at first, because like a lot of guys weren't even breaking my 2, so I was like, yes. And then all of a sudden, like, another guy came, and I think he got like 220, 240 or something.
Basically just enough to edge you out.
Just enough to edge me out. So I was like, all right, whatever. And
because the walk itself was 50 feet, and then a turn, reverse, and then 50 feet.
Yeah, it was a 50-foot course, And line to line was 50 foot, and they made sure that you had a foot over it, and then you turn around 180, 50 foot back, so forth. So yeah, I did 4. And then guys were just barely notching it over, dropping, and then I kind of go around the corner, and I'm like, there's still a few guys, and I see Zach, and and I'll do another shout out here in a second. The cool thing was that they provided everything, right? Like, because I thought about it, I was like, fuck, man, I don't got no chalk, like, you know what I mean? Sometimes you don't think about this little things. You got everything else, but they had a keg, and it was up on a stand. They had it cut out in half, and it was just filled with chalk, like, you know what I mean, right? And like, it was super sick because they had lights that went through, and like they had an on stage, like on deck, and then afterwards it was like a whole production. Yeah. Thank you.
Well, yeah, the nice thing is that it was all like a big production. Yeah. I mean, it was a pro show. They definitely did everything that was needed.
Absolutely, yeah. You come out, they announce you. They're announcing you on the live stream as well, but they have an announcer there with the crowd, and so you can sit there and like in the chalk bowl, you can sit there and chalk up and like kind of be by yourself in this little like hallway, and it's all lit up and stuff, and then you can walk out to the platform, and kind of peeked over the corner, and Zach just like, you know, just head in the bowl, just like breathing, like getting himself ready. And I was like, hell yeah, I was like, he's getting ready to do some shit, like, so it was good. And then he went out there and he fucking just manhandled that thing and just moved, and then he came out and got like 250 or a little more, and then he was able to hold it and drop it and like setting the fucking record. And I think one other guy beat him out or something.
Yeah, I was looking at that. I think he ended up coming like, literally he was only 3rd in that because he got beat out by, I think a guy went 260.
Yep.
And another guy went like 258 or something.
Yeah, I mean,
like,
it was like by 10 foot, and it was one of the biggest guys, like, you know what I mean, and guys that are just can see and wrap their arms around it, and like, so Zach could just put down
guys that were just taking that on a Sunday stroll, and literally they were there to do one thing, and that was just to beat out Zach for the highest points.
So so he did so great. And then another part I was going to shout out to was Legacy Ammonia CO. So these, I'll have to. I wish I would have bought them when I was there, but we actually hit them up on the Instagram. So if you guys want the nastiest, and I mean, I'm a salts lover when I need them, and I like potent shit. Yeah, look these guys up. We were at the gym yesterday, and we're sitting there, and like, we have a power lifter and a couple guys there that are like the same way, like, you know, they don't feel shit out of some of the ammonias, and they really got a sniff, like even like a Hellfire, like to a Cerberus, which is a really nasty salt.
Legacy Ammonia?
Legacy Ammonia, a CO. And so the guys that put on the comp made them. And I don't even know if they have a thing. Maybe it's just Instagram that they have them on right now. They made them themselves. They supplied them for us. They all gave us a bottle, and then that was sick. Inside the chalk ball, they had just bottles of ammonia. These things, I mean, so we gave them to 2 of the guys at the gym yesterday, and it put them. They didn't even put it to the nostril. They just cracked it, started to something, boom, straight to the floor. I swear to you, it like. And so me, as an ammonia lover, these things, like right when I was getting ready to go for my my overhead, normally you hit salts, throw it down, boom, you pull.
Is it a hybrid Legacy?
Nope, no, it's a black bottle. It's just a Legacy.
That's a black bottle.
No, I mean there's no print on it. It just says Legacy across the side of it. What I think you'd have to look them up right on Instagram. Yeah. And it's the only place that they're at right now. They're starting to bring them out. And they're gonna start selling them and stuff. And these things, dude. Oh my God! Like I remember I was getting ready to go out for my first one, and I needed a hit because I had so much tendonitis going on in my elbows, and like warm ups were feeling so terrible. And I was getting ready to do my opener, and I was like, dude, I don't even. And it's a weight that I normally can do no problem, but I honestly at the time was like, I don't know if I can do this. And so I went to the guy finished, and. I sat there and chalked up, hit my salts, and then was going to walk out to the platform. I took 2 steps and literally had to like back step like 3 steps and like put my head down for a minute because I was like, oh my God, those are like, it's like, I can't even describe to you the pain that came through those things. I mean, they are seriously the nastiest salts I've ever smelled in my life.
Oh my
God.
God.
And the crazy thing about it is if like I were to crack one right now, I could just sit here and crack the bottle that's in my gym bag right now. Not even open it, just crack it, and you would smell the ammonia like flutter this room.
That is wild.
They're so nasty, and they warned us before. They're like, be careful with those. We made those, and so I'm gonna get some bottles sent out to me, and so hopefully they'll get them up on the page and eventually start selling them.
Yeah, I'll have to get logged in on Instagram later because it's not letting me.
Yeah, so if you guys go on the gram, go to Legacy Ammonia CO, and it's just a black bottle with a white Legacy on them. And so yeah, I learned my lesson real quick after that. So normally, like I say, you hit your salts, you throw them down, boom, you pull the bar. After that first one, I'm not even kidding you, the only way to really get them so you can hit it is like when the guy went before me for his lift, that is when I would hit them. So that I had 2 or 3 minutes. So that you can
pull everything back together.
So literally, you can clear your mind and you would still have 2 to 3 minutes. Yeah, right there. Those right there. And literally, you need like 3 minutes for that to settle yourself. And then you still have that like that blindness in you. But it takes like 3 minutes for it to fucking calm down. So
yeah, for some reason that's not pulling up. Like
yeah, I mean they are literally brand new. The guys are talking about that were out there.
Oh, okay.
They had made them in house, like Dubuque, Iowa style, like bathtub brew, and they were the most amazing things ever. Dude. So if we go lift, Zach's got some, I got some. Like
I don't know, man.
They're nasty.
I don't know, man. There's a few that I've taken, and of course, like I've always been. Like, of course, with Cerberus strength stuff, like, I've always had Cerberus strength. Obsidian.
Yeah.
I was really big on Obsidian for the longest time. Plus, when they came into the Amazon world, I started with those.
Absolutely.
One thing I will never fucking do, and I don't know how some of you fucking crazy people do it, is the menthol smelling salts.
Oh, my God.
Have you tried those?
I think I did one time.
I want to get a bottle just to punish people with.
Yeah, the only time I think I did was Zach. I think he got a bottle one time, and I hit him on a random training day, and I mean it was so god awful,
dude.
Like I remember I even threw him at him.
Because you used to smoke cigarettes.
Yep.
Did you ever smoke a menthol?
Hell, yeah, I've smoked a menthol, and they were just disgusting.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah, that's exactly what I related it
Oh
to.
my
Was
God.
like literally the worst Pall Mall menthol times a million.
Yeah, the reason
straight to the sinuses. Like
yeah.
It doesn't even go to your lungs.
No,
it just blasts you so hard in the head.
Yeah. The only time I can think about that is it was an old post actually. It's in the post, and I remember Zach was like, "Here, try these. I just got these," and I think they were menthol because I remember I hit him and I threw them at him. I was like, "Why did you just give those to me?" I was so mad. I was like, "Those are the worst things I've ever done in my life." They were terrible. But yeah, shouts out Legacy. Those are sick. So
fuck yeah.
Yeah, you guys got to sell those and I'll rep those shit.
Yeah.
Ever.
We'll help you guys out.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah. So, I mean, all in all, it was a great great experience, and I'm excited just to continue the training and just take it forth into the next comp. So.
And I got a great picture. You guys will see. I'm gonna put it as a cover image instead of just us sitting in here. I got a great picture of Mike from the comp.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Sorry.
I remember.
Yeah. If you guys are listening, take a look at the cover.
No, dude. Hey, that's how far I'll take it. Like,
That's how far.
And literally, like, they're doing pretty good. My battle wounds, you know, we all get battle wounds from strongman. This is strongman. Like, if you can't take a beating, like, you're in the wrong sport. And besides, my body heals pretty well. But I remember afterwards, like, if I were to lift my shirt right now, it's still pretty nasty from the axle and everything, the pinches and stuff like that, and from the stone.
Did you lock your belt?
No.
You didn't?
Nope.
And you still got pins?
Still terrible. So, like, and then shouts out to BRICKTOWN. They also had their own pre-made axle bar. They made it fresh. And it was a 70-pound bar.
Okay.
And it was so nice. They did, like, in, like, you know, normal axles, there's no knurling. It's just a 70-pound full steel bar. And they had etched out like rings on them, so you knew where the center was, where to put your hands.
Badass.
But it was so beautiful. But the problem was, even with the bigger guys too, they said the same thing. We went out there and tested it. It was the slickest thing I have ever touched. Like, I mean,
really,
I think so. Literally after everybody testing it, right before game, like literally right before camera action, somebody walked out there and put tape around it, like put athletic tape around it, because honestly, if they wouldn't have done it, the lifts would have been a whole nother story. Because the second, it didn't matter if you had a grip shirt on, you had anything, when you went to go clean that thing, it would have just fling, gone.
Yeah.
Because that's what was happening. Guys like on warm-up weights, right? Guys that are pressing 400 pounds, they grab 225, go to clean it to their chest, and guys were just flinging it off of their hands, and they're like, bro, this bar is sick, but like that shit is so slick, I don't even know what to do with that right now. And so many people complained about it that they were nice enough, and they were like, well, we want to show, and we want you guys to like do your lifts. So yeah, they had taped up the center part of it.
There's only one guy that I saw that had no problem with getting that bar. And that was the guy that was Zerker.
Dude, right? Isn't that
up.
Gnar?
Oh my god!
I saw him in
doing,
the back,
dude?
and that was the nice thing for most comps. Like, don't give you very much warm up time or like equipment to warm up. But that was really all we had. But they were nice, and like for the axle, they had like 3 axles, and then enough weight for everybody to like practice.
That's great.
So that was beautiful, and I saw him in the back doing that. I was like, is he just doing what I think he's doing? And like,
he was doing a Zerker squat, but instead of just getting it to his chest and stopping, he was fucking dump trucking it up to his shoulders, so that way he could put his arms up underneath.
Yeah, I was impressed by the shoulder mobility of that. I was just like, because he was zerchering it and then boom.
And he's not small guy.
Not a small guy at all. I know, when I first saw that, I was like, shut the fuck up. And then it was wild just to see. Most people did it like most people, right?
Yeah.
Straight up to the chest, fling it to the wrist.
Yep.
And then, unless you're Luke Knoll, who was sitting there in the warm-up, sitting there, beltless, 315, power cleaning it straight to the throat from the floor. Yeah. And I was just like, okay, you need to leave.
Get out. Which Luke Knoll and somebody else did. Broke the record at 410.
Yeah, Luke, and then I can't remember his name. Yeah, there's another guy there.
We gonna find out.
Yeah, we gonna find out. Let's
410. Albert Brand and Luke Knoll. 410.
Yeah, just crazy.
410 fucking pounds, man. That's a lot.
Just wild. Yeah, just wild. So, yeah, it was super impressive. So yeah, but I mean, honestly though, even so with the tape, it was the best bar I have ever trained on. Like literally, there's something about, and I don't know if you guys are the same way. Like we always talk about, comment, let me know. I'm one of those people that I personally like it when, so like a normal axle bar is usually 20 pounds, 25 pounds.
Yeah.
So right.
Yeah.
So the ones we train on, so you have to add 10s on it if you want to. Like, you know, like keep it like a normal bar, right? 10, so you know it's easier to count.
We're strongmen, not mathematicians.
Exactly. So I always just take my training bar, put 10s on it, and then it's a 45-pound bar. But then the weight distribution, right? You have it's not the same, and then you put your weight on it. So when you have a 70-pound bar, and then I just felt like it felt so good.
Yeah.
And I'm the same way with like a log. Most logs are like 100 pounds, 110 pounds. I love it when a log is like 180 pounds.
Yeah.
And then you add weight to it. Like I always think it just feels so much better.
It just feels solid.
Yeah, it just feels so much solider. And I think solider? I don't even know if that's a word. So I just invented that shit.
It is now. It is now.
Go out there and use that word, solider.
Solider.
And so hashtag solider. And but yeah, I just feel like it's so solid. It feels so good. So yeah, that was an amazing axle bar. So
by the way, Breckenridge, if you guys could do me a favor, sponsor the podcast. I've got lots of
I was
your
just gonna
guys'
say,
stuff
I'm
up
staring at so much Breckenridge right now. So for all you is that bourbon or is that whiskey?
This is the bourbon.
Okay.
Yeah, bourbon whiskey. So but I've got like the Champions blend I've got the 2 Broncos blends up there.
Okay.
The reserve blend, the regular blend. I've got probably 5 bottles of Breckenridge shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, since you guys are a Colorado brand, obviously I use you. We use you.
Yeah.
Sponsor the podcast.
Absolutely. And then for me, any kind of tequila, except for it's got to be a Reposado.
Mm-hmm.
I get down on this Espolón.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna get you this right here.
This is a silver. So for you tequila drinkers out there, you know what I'm talking about. Silvers are pretty good. As a silver goes, this Espolón is a good one. But outside of that, I really don't mess with it unless it's a Reposado or a Nejo. So don't you worry, on the next podcast, I'll be sipping on this as a Reposado.
Either that or this.
Yum.
Yes. So Una Vida, I don't know if he owns it or if he is just one of
God, that looks good.
Yeah, so this is fucking Andy Frisella is a part of this.
No way.
Yes. So this has got to be good shit.
I bet. Ooh, I'm gonna have to find that. Is that around here?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Dave Co. down the street's got it.
No shit.
So I'm gonna, if not, I'm gonna go order it tomorrow.
Okay.
So that way we can have it at the gender reveal.
Oh my God. Thank you.
And then of course it'll go right up there next to that blue bottle.
You.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're just here.
We're just here.
We're doing it. We're doing it.
I know.
Who gave us microphones?
Seriously. So, for you guys, what's next on the list for you? Because now I'm on a little bit of. So I did this show, and I'm gonna hit a little bit of off season. Like I said, I got my notebook, things I need to take into training, and then I got another show coming up. It's not gonna be until about April. But you guys, you and Zachary, where are you guys hitting next?
Wow.
Ooh, there's only one spot remaining.
As long as I sign up tonight.
You have to do it tonight. You have to.
Literally, I have to do it tonight.
Oh my God, I haven't even looked at this. So
I haven't either.
yes.
There was 5 people yesterday. There's 5 spots open.
Dude, that's the crazy thing about comps. So you guys that that do sign up for any kind of competition, CrossFit, powerlifting, whatever, right? You guys know that they always have a cap, and a lot of times when you wait down to that last minute, that's what happens with these kinds of things.
Yeah.
Is that like, oh, it's all cool. There's still 20 available spots. Oh, this is cool. There's 10 minutes. Literally night and day. I mean, it's no different than this BRICKTOWN Showdown. I give mad props. The only reason I signed up for this show was because of Zach. Actually, Zach signed me up for it.
And if he didn't.
And if he did it, because there was, like you saw, there was 24 guys and then 12 women. But the original opener was like 20 women, 20 men. And I remember when he signed up for it, like it had just posted. It was like a week old. And I was like, bro, that's for 5 months from now or 4 months or whatever. And we just got off a show. And I was like, plus it's an open pro. I was like, I don't know if I want to do that. And so forth. And he's like, well, it could fill up quick. And I did the whole thing. I was like, I'll wait until like 3 weeks out or whatever. He signed me up. And then literally 2 days later, there was 5 spots left. That quick is how fast it changed.
And that's kind of how this one went.
Yeah, the same. Shamrock is the same way. So, for you guys that don't know, the Justin Menning and Katie Menning that run Iron Titan, shouts out. They every year do the Shamrock, and a huge show here for USS. And this one fills up so fast.
I've done every single one every year besides this one. So this is going to be my next one coming up.
Yeah.
It'll be on the
11th.
March
11th. Yeah.
Holy shit, we're less than a month out.
Yeah, month out.
That's alright, I'm feeling fucking good coming.
Yeah, I know, and you guys are good. Yeah. I'm gonna be there. I'll be your guys' handler. I'll be your cheerleaders. Yeah, I'm super excited, and I always love like the crowd, right? And it's just home, like, and that's what I love about Strongman. Like, it's you're there to like get down and peak and everything, but like, especially in the community of Strongman, it's like a party. Like, it's just it's cool to just see,
especially
everybody.
after, dude,
right?
Especially after, like, literally right after you're done with that event. I can't tell you the amount, the aroma of beer that gets broken into. The
second you're over, it's like, I better not have a tiebreaker. The crack. The second that last.
Dude, that's how I was at Kansas because, of course, we're the Colorado guys.
Yeah.
It was funny because literally as soon as I got done, I went over, cracked open a beer, handed one to Ian, handed one to Chase. We all started drinking. Yeah. And everybody was like, "Oh, we're doing that."
It's like, "Oh yeah."
Like, don't you guys do that here?
Seriously.
And they're like, "Not exactly." And then World's Strongest Cigar Rep goes out. Yeah. He's like, "I don't do beer, but I do whiskey." Fucking breaks open a bottle of bourbon. He's all passing it around. Like, we're all just waiting there. And it was just like, we just worked our asses off.
Seriously.
We fucking trained our asses off for this. Now it's time to fucking let loose.
Absolutely. It's like, there's no better tasting than that alcohol after a comp. Like, you deserve every bit of that drink. So.
Yeah, because you're definitely ain't gonna go. No. You're not gonna go calorie. You're not gonna go over your calories.
Yeah, seriously.
Fucking.
Oh man!
But this one I'm excited for. It's got a max axle clean and press. With me just hitting 275. Makes me want to go for 300.
I know.
Because the clean. This is my problem. Is I'm not repetitive.
Yep.
When I hit something, I make shit look fucking easy.
Yeah.
I hit it again afterwards, I can't fucking get it.
Yeah, it looks like totally two different lifters.
It is. Yeah. Every single time. So as long as I think what I'm gonna do for this one, obviously I'm gonna share this on the podcast because I don't really give a fuck. I think for this one, since it is gonna be 3 attempts, and belt cleans are, I don't think I'm gonna still go for belt cleans. I think it just fucks up my flow.
Well, and that's what I mean, right? And
I've trained my diaphragm to set it on my diaphragm.
And that's just it. And, a belt clean, like me personally, I use a belt clean because it feels super uncomfortable higher up on the sternum. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but, like, I believe if you can, that's just that much smaller of a distance to get up to your shoulder.
And the way that I do it, like if you saw in my video when I was there and everything too, like... Literally just how I do it. It just
there.
It snaps. It's literally, I have a small torso, so going this much, super easy.
Yeah, and for me, it's just so awkward. I feel like I'm losing more going from there. Even though it's a shorter distance, I'd like just feel more comfortable down on the belt and having to huck it all the way up here. But I think just keep practicing that. Even at a lower weight, just getting that repetition. Yep. And then the day of, you're peaked and everything else, no problem.
Yeah.
So, because your 275 flew. Yeah. Absolutely flew.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to go for any records here. I don't even know what the records are. Watching Ben Logan hit that 325.
345.
345?
He hit 325, and then, a week and a half later, 345.
Okay. I saw him hit, it was 10 pounds over the national record.
So it's 345.
That's fucking sick.
Dude, shouts out Big Logan. You're a fucking savage.
Yeah, that's nasty as fuck.
Yeah, savage as fuck.
So I know I'm not going to be hitting anything fucking wild and crazy, but if I can hit that 300, dude, that's what I'm going to go for. I'm probably going to do a 220, 260.
Absolutely, yeah. You always want your first one. You got to get out there. Feel the bar, be in front of the crowd, get something on the list. Gets that confidence, gets the shakies out. Yeah. You know what I mean? Even if it's a lift you can do, you still, when you get out there, you get a little shaky.
Every single time until the first lift.
Exactly. Every single time. Once the first lift's out, the shakies go away and the nerves drop and it's fucking game time. Yeah. So always put something on the board. So yeah, I agree. I would say even that 230, 240, get something. Well, depending on again, how much warm-up time do you have, right? You know what I mean? How much are you provided?
Luckily, with this being the first event, I'm sure I can go in there. I don't think it starts until 10. Yeah. Or 9:30. Yeah. Sure, I can go in there. I'm gonna always get there at 7:30. Get nice.
Yeah, we're always early there.
Yeah.
Get your warm ups in it and stuff, and then it goes on the day, right?
Yeah.
How do you feel? Like me on the other one, I had plenty of warm up time. It didn't matter how much fucking warm up time. I felt like dog shit.
Yeah.
So like my elbows are like, nah, bro. I don't want to do any of that.
Don't do any more because you're not gonna get anything out of it.
Yeah, literally. I think my last warm up was at 260, so fucking shaky. And normally I would be like a 225, 275, 295, 300.
Yeah.
And it was like 225, and I was like. And the only reason I went to 260 was because somebody put that's how much they slapped on there, and that was so shaky and it hurt my elbow so bad. I was like,
let's fucking not do anymore.
I was like, I'm not gonna do that, and I took a fucking 20-minute break, and it was just because of where I was in the lineup. I had 20 minutes, and then I went out for 280, and it felt like dog shit.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of on how do you feel that day. So you could go in with a plan, but then on the day it's a little bit more instinctive. So.
Yeah, and I got a feeling with how much I have been working overhead, I've got a feeling that 300 is going to come.
I believe it, absolutely. And especially it's all going to be on that clean and how getting it up in there, being confident.
Yeah,
being 100% confident, because that's the name of the game too. If you have any doubts in here, you're fucked.
Fucked.
Absolutely fucked.
Yep.
So, but you savage it and you fucking know it's going to happen. It'll happen.
It'll happen.
Yeah.
And then we go into the cart of kegs for deadlift reps. I'm not really worried about this one either. Nope. I mean,
you did great the first year they had it, so no problems.
I took first in that one.
So no problems.
I'm fucking not worried about
Absolutely.
That is my shit.
Yep. Yeah.
So
I'm not worried about that for you.
The harness truck pull, that's another really good one of mine.
Yep.
If I'm not mistaken, since I'm going to be in heavyweights, it's going to be a fucking tandem semi.
It's an actual semi. Yep. But no, it's no big deal. But it's harnessed with a rope. So
I was gonna say harnessed with a rope.
And get to moving. So just keep working your legs and all that rhythm, and you'll be just fine. Yeah. And then, as always, okay, over the bar.
This one will be farmer's carry.
Oh, I'm sorry, I looked down. Yeah, farmer's carry.
So that's gonna be 275.
Yeah, I was gonna say heavyweights are usually 275.
Yeah.
Yep, 275.
And it's funny too because this is another comp that
back?
It is just a down, I believe. Hold on.
Yeah, let's look. So 50 foot.
Set the farmers down, repick, and then carry 50 feet.
So it
is going to be 100.
At least there's no dumbass turn.
Man, sometimes I fucking like that a little more because once I fucking get my grip in, last thing I want to do once I drop it is fucking pick it back up.
I know, and it's once you drop, then all the pain comes into your.
Yeah.
My advice on anybody that has to do that is just you drop it, don't think, just pick it the fuck up. Yeah. Because the second you try to reset and get in there, you're fucked. I mean, it's literally just fucking pick it up and go. Yep. Go. Yep. So, okay. So no big deal. That's easy shit for you. So that's gonna speed run. Yeah,
I mean this will be a record for me, fucking hitting 275 for 100 feet.
Yeah, because normally they're usually 50 foot speeds.
50 foot.
Yeah. So, but you'll be fine.
I think I'll do just fine on that.
Absolutely.
And then keg over bar. I'm great with fucking loading.
Yep, 52, no big deal. What's your weight on that?
300.
300. Oh, okay.
Yep.
So no big deal. It's more just a cardio thing.
It really is.
It's just a cardio.
I got a feeling I'll get 4, maybe 5 good reps on this one. Because most of the time I do fucking middleweight. Yeah. But since I'm really just doing shows to do shows with USS, because I weighed myself this morning. I'm 224.
Oh yeah, I see you're at 220. And
I will be probably pretty close to 220, but at the same time, there's no point in me going into a lower class to compete at a higher level in other ones.
Well, and that's just where you're trying to get heavyweights and super heavyweight. That is the weight for a middleweight at our higher levels, at nationals or OSG or anything like that. And even shouts out to Willie. He shook my hand afterwards, and he was like, "I fucking love that you were coming out here and trying to battle it with these dudes." Yeah. Afterwards, he shook my hand, and he's just like, "I fucking love that." And
Willie's a good fucking
He is. He's such a good dude.
He is a very personable, very easy to talk to guy.
So easy, right? He's
and he somehow fucking remembers everybody.
Everybody, yeah, I know.
There's been times where I've because he comes to all of the Shamrocks. Yeah. Yep. He comes to a lot of Justin shows.
He does.
And every time he sees me, Austin, what's going on? I'm like, Dude, I know.
I know.
How you
I
remember my
haven't
fucking
seen
name.
him in I don't even know how long, and that's what he did too. And like he was there all day with his phone and like.
You saw the last time you saw him was at the Shamrock last year.
That's right. It was last year at the Shamrock.
Yep.
And I didn't even compete. You did. And I was just your handler.
Yep.
And so when I saw him, I didn't even think he'd know me. And then but like he loves that. So yeah, for you to be running with the heavies and stuff like that, he's just gonna support it even more. So he loves everybody just trying to do their fucking best and just be savages. So
yeah, man, I think that's just always that's really started to be my plan now that I'm just getting into that next level and just I'm fucking over trying to cut that couple of pounds.
There's no reason.
And it's funny too, man. I'm fucking picking up my eating and my weight is still going down.
Yeah, welcome to the fucking world.
It's like
all I do is eat and all my weight does is go down.
Dude, it's fucking frustrating.
Yeah, so
I'm about to get back on that fucking McDouble diet.
Dude, for real, right?
mass moves mass. Dude. And look, man, if I'm gonna have to be 275 and under, I got a good 40 fucking pounds to put on.
And it's like the opposite. But I mean, that's what we always talk about with diets and your metabolism and stuff. Yeah, you eat more and more consistently, and yet you're losing weight because you're revving up that metabolism. And it's like, you want to really put on weight? Go on the McDoubles and eat like once or twice a day, and you'll actually put on weight. Yeah. You know what I mean? But
you'll feel like dog shit. You won't be able to lift worth the fuck, but it will happen.
Put weight on you, and that's just it. And I mean personally, like I feel better at it. Like and that's just it. Like before this show, same thing, right? It's an open class. Weigh as much as you want. Yeah, I walked in at weigh-ins, and that was with 2 days of sitting on my ass. And so bloated, and I weighed in at like 218, which was heavy for me. I was like, "Let's go!"
That is really heavy for you.
Because like all the way up in the training, it was like 213.
Because at nationals, weren't you only 205?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Bitch. And so it's like, dude, it doesn't matter how much I try and how much I try. It's really hard for me. And then so there for a little bit in the training, the heaviest I got was like 218, 219, and like. I felt bigger and everything, but like I felt like shit. Like I was like, even though like my shirts are tighter and I feel like I should be stronger, like I felt like shit. Yeah. And going into the show, the last like week, going into the show, I cut out like a lot of the fattier foods and everything because I was like, you know what? I would rather be 210, 2 whatever, not care and like because there's a lot of times I'll be like 207, 208 and I feel fucking strong and explosive. Yep. And it's like instead of being 220 and like fat and slow and like I can't breathe and everything else. So it's like sometimes you just like who gives a fuck it's on the scale. Like, it's just how are you feeling and like you know.
The only time I ever tell anybody to give a fuck about the scale is when you have to get into a weight class. Other than that, don't fucking pay attention to the scale.
Seriously, dude.
Think about how you feel.
Exactly. That's you feel.
Literally what it comes down
to. And
if
you do in some worries, like then your shirts and your pants, that is your judgment. How you feel and how your clothes are fitting.
I'm definitely thicker because I'm out of the XL.
Yeah, that's what I mean, right? If your weight's going down, but your shirts and stuff are getting tighter, like that's a good thing. Yeah. That's a good fucking thing. It's the best thing that could happen. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this is one of the last XLs that fit me. Sick. And it's because it's one of those old school cotton ones
so it's that just are been washed so many times.
They're just fucking, it's sloppy.
Yeah,
but...
Yeah, that's good shit.
Yeah, man.
No, I'm excited. Yeah, because you, Zach, you guys are gonna do this show, so I'm super excited.
Yeah, this is gonna be the first show that Zach and I go at it.
Ooh, Zach is gonna be in this one.
Yeah.
I don't know though. I'm gonna tell him maybe you need to jump
let's see.
Super heavyweights. Has he signed up?
If he hasn't, yep, there he is.
There he is. Oh, he is in the
270.
Tony, I love that. See, look at the Nicholas. Oh, we knew Nick was doing it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nick Blevins as well.
Oh, Travis is going to be in that. Yep.
See, old fucking Thomas Murphy.
Yep.
He was on the Murphy. He's all fucking. He was on the last podcast.
Yes. Well, hell yeah! Shout out to Tony. I'm glad to see Tony getting out of the fucking middleweights.
Yeah, dude. I think.
Stewart.
Come to the heavyweights.
What are you doing, Stuart?
Come to the heavyweights, Ryan.
He's gonna fuck that up.
He is gonna fuck that up.
He's gonna fuck that class up.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll put out my predictions.
Look at fucking Benny.
Oh my. Okay, so just looking at this lineup right now, I will predict lightweights.
Okay, hold on. Let's start with the beginning.
Okay.
So
I don't know.
Obviously, Grace is gonna take the lightweight.
Kim Scott will fuck up the middleweights.
I think Kim has got this all day.
She will. She'll fuck up the middleweights.
This is mine right here.
Katara is going to fuck up the heavyweights. Masters, Leanna will win that. And
novice.
I don't know any of those novices.
I know Keaton.
Okay.
I don't know any of the other guys to say who I would pick, so I'm not gonna pick.
Can't say that.
Ben.
Ben will fuck.
He's fucking taking lightweight.
He will fuck the lightweights up.
Ryan is taking the middleweight.
Ryan will totally take the middleweight.
I am taking the heavyweight.
Yep.
I mean, let's be honest. I think it's gonna be a really fucking crazy battle between me, Zach, Tony,
and Nick. That is going to be a nasty class.
Now, I'm not putting Tom. I'm not.
I'm
not putting Murphy in there because I haven't seen him in any other competitions here lately.
No, me neither. But either way, yeah.
I'm not saying, hey, you're not gonna fucking make it. I'm saying, based off of the competitions that I have done with Nick, that I've done with Tony, and that I've done with fucking Zach.
Yep.
That's gonna be a fucking battle all day.
Yeah, the four of you are gonna. Either way, the four of you guys are gonna fuck that class up. I believe it'll be you four and everybody else.
Yep.
So either way, and then we got Bogard. Shit.
I think Travis is gonna take that.
I believe still. Travis will take that.
Him or Mitch?
Yeah, but Mitch, yeah.
That's gonna be. I'm gonna say Travis.
Yeah, I'm going Travis. I still put my money on Travis.
Yep. And then I don't know any of those.
I don't know any of the Masters. So either way, it's gonna be a good show.
It is gonna be a good show. This is it's one max event, and then the rest of it is gonna be who the fucking last.
And that's just it. Like, you're always gonna have your freaks in certain events, whether it's a max deadlift, a max overhead, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Like, you always got your guys that are super sick with certain events, but that's the name of the game. And strongman is consistency through the field.
And as long as I can, like, in the max, as long as I don't shit the fucking bed,
what I mean.
I'm good.
You just need to put a good, decent number up there, and if you can get like that, 290s, 300, that's going to place you well on the board.
Yeah.
And then you just do your thing on the rest of them.
Yeah.
So, so it's going to be good.
Yeah, and then after that...
So this is where I'm going to jump into.
Yeah, and then, of course, I will be right there with you as well. This is only 2 weeks after that comp.
How many spots are on this? Because I do need to sign up for this.
Oh, shit. I do, too.
Oh, 36.
Oh, 36.
Oh, okay, we're good. I figured there was still some time. So this is the only one that I am going to be doing my weight class. It's still above my weight class, but this is an actual 105. So
this is the one that actually, I say this rudely, but this is the one that actually matters for us.
It does.
Because of the path that we want to travel.
Exactly, right. And you guys understand in your journey, like, you got to have a main goal for each year. You have a season, but you have to have a main goal. And I've done that way of where, like, every show you just put everything on the line, and it is this day, and, like, if everything goes wrong, then it's just like, oh, fuck my life. And it's like, no, it's not, because you got to have a main goal for the year. And the main goal for me and you this year is SC Nationals, going for that Arnold qualifier, and then OSG.
Yep.
So, this is one of them on the list that, like, this has got to go down. This is a checklist off the year. And we'll be running the 105s in this class.
Which is the 231 and under for us Americans.
Yeah, us Americans is 231 and 0.4. And so I'll probably come into this same as always, like fucking 216, light. So whatever. That's gonna be a good show. Yeah, this is gonna be a good one for you and I. Zach's coming in the fucking way heavier class. Yeah, he's gonna come in the 300 and under. Yeah, is he gonna do that? Yeah. Because if he goes, he's already signed up. He already signed up. Oh shit, he did. Yep, 300 and under. Wow. Oh, and Ian did? Ian did, and Andrew. Okay, so that's going to be a nasty class. This is going to be a fucking wild show, That's going to be a good show. Yeah, so who else is in the 105s right now? 105s, Josh Harrelson. God, that sounds familiar. EJ Harrelson on Instagram. Oh, yeah, shouts out Josh. He's strong motherfucker. Strong, he just did OSG last year. Yep. Mike Caton, 5280 athlete. Oh, is that Mike? That's Mike. Oh, okay, okay. Yep. Samuel Jones, I know who he is. I cannot fucking remember what his Instagram is. Okay. And then I don't know who this is. Scott Daryl Michael. Yeah, I don't know. Sure. Okay. So yeah, I mean,
Mike has been itching me to get back into the fucking heavier weights.
Yeah.
Heavier classes.
Yeah, I didn't even know he was a 105. I always thought he was a heavyweight.
So he is a heavyweight when it comes to USS. But remember, for the last 2 years, the only SC show that's ever been in Colorado
was
Crown Mountain.
That's right.
So now that this one's in, everybody in.
Everybody there.
Everybody in this bitch getting tipsy.
Right.
So yeah, it's gonna start out with the Max Silver.
Yep.
As long
Zach's
as I
going for that fucking
1,000 plus.
Yep. He's training. We start training for it tomorrow. He was talking about it. He's like, you should go for the fucking 105s. I was like, I don't know. We'll see. I don't think so though.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fucking.
If I can just beat my my strength game PR, then I'll be happy.
I'm not putting any fucking coins on that one because I already know I'm gonna bomb the fuck out of that.
Yeah. So, but I want to find out. I'm going to talk to Huey about it. If they're gonna use a power bar or if they're gonna use a deadlift bar, because the problem is if once you get up to that like 1,000 pounds,
you're not tall enough for a deadlift bar, are you? Once you're over like 700.
That's what I mean. Like when I pulled, so my top is 800 on a silver at 18. It did leave the ground. It was fine.
It left the ground, but we were literally all under there. Like it literally was just
barely
cricketing back
and that's what I mean.
And that was the same thing with fucking Zach too.
Yeah, Zach pulled 1,015 and it barely.
Was that on a deadlift bar?
Yes, it was on the deadlift.
Okay, that's what. Okay,
that's what I'm saying. So it's like if you guys want these guys to pull 1,000 pounds, you're gonna have to put a power bar, or it won't leave the fucking ground.
Unless they're my height.
Unless they're your height. Unless they're tall. But Zach's really like. He's not as tall as you. He's taller.
Zach's got shorter legs and longer arms.
Yeah,
he is definitely built for fucking.
He's built for it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but
especially with the silver
dollar.
Watching him pull, what was it, 1040? Yeah,
so that's what I'm saying. The record is like 11, so that's his goal this year. He's going for that record.
Oh,
yeah, it's over 11. Okay. So and I told him, I was like, okay, I believe you can do it. So,
yeah,
because his deadlift is way heavier than it was when he pulled that couple years ago. Mm-hmm. So I was like, no doubt, I think you can. So, and if I can just beat over 800, I'll be happy.
Yeah,
and then we'll just do the rest of the events.
So yeah, then we break into the yoke frame, fingal fingers.
So
I am super excited.
I've never done a Fringles.
Neither have I.
I've never, so that's going to be cool.
Yep.
So we're just going to have to do that on the day.
Yep.
Because I have no idea how to train that.
I mean...
I don't want to build one.
Dude,
just for
tire flips.
Facts.
Tire flips. That's all it is, because as soon as you get it up, you put your hands, and then all you do is you just walk a big fucking tire.
That's true. So, okay.
So yeah, I'm excited for that one. It's a 600 fucking yoke. That's
yoke
light work.
Frame. So what do we got? We got a 600 yoke.
A 500 frame.
Okay. Oh, is this the... No, that was Colorado Strongest. Where they're using Stewart's. That's right. Okay, so it'll probably just be a regular frame.
My God, are you fucking kidding me? Those frames are coming back.
And the Colorado Strongest.
I don't want to do that one now.
It's terrible,
dude. Those.
Yeah, but have you seen that show?
You did fucking.
I did great. I have no problem doing it. But no. But did you see that show?
Yeah.
Stupid heavy.
Yeah.
Fucking stupid.
Which is good though.
It is.
Don't have a name like Colorado's strongest man,
and that is true though. I mean, you can't go out there and put a bunch of lightweights. No. So yeah.
What was that?
What was that?
I don't know.
If there's somebody here, talk to I need
my
EMF reader.
Don't say that shit.
I bet there's somebody. I bet it's a dog or something.
My closet's right here.
Oh, so that's right.
So I think my wife is in my closet beating shit up.
Probably.
So
okay, and then we got I did this last night. I started training that.
The farmer's carry.
The farmers with a turn. I fucking hate turns. I will do a down and back all day, but with a turn.
Yeah, man, but it's only fucking 60 fucking feet.
I know, but it's the
there,
turn.
30 that. Oh,
it's the turn. Dude, I will put it out there. Like I have to work on that turn because my problem is it's not turning. It's when I come out of the turn. So I start doing that overcorrecting kind of a thing. Yeah. So I just need to work on it. But luckily it's a light enough weight that I'm not too worried about it.
Yeah.
And then log 225 block. I've never even done a block.
I have fucked with the block at Iron Titan. I block press better than anything else.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I've never done one.
Because the way that I do it, or the way that I have it on my chest, it is a lot of fucking leg drive.
Okay.
So
cool. Yeah, we'll have to go up there and chest out because I've never done it.
I honestly, what I really want to do, and obviously we can talk about this after, is I want to get a whole fucking event day in like now.
Yeah, and you need to and that was a big game changer. Actually wrapping back around to Josh, that was a big thing that hurt him, was that he was still in that training method of doing like 3 events in a day, right? And one is super heavy, and then the other 2 are kind of thing.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, it don't work like that. And especially when you get into these shows and you want to, if you're not consistently doing even if it's not comp weights, even 70% or whatever, if you're not getting your nervous system and your body used to doing 5 events through a day within a few hour period, your body's not going to do it.
It's not
you're going to get tired by that 4th or 5th event.
It's not going to be adapted to what the load is going to be.
Exactly. And that was one thing that I was super excited about, was that going into the stone, when I did my 4th event and my 5th event at BRICKTOWN, I was super aggressive, and I felt, so that's what I mean. That's how I was able to smash my face and still kind of pull that log. I had the energy. At other shows, fuck man, by that 4th event I'm done.
Yeah.
And then
it showed.
That's what I mean. So that was the only thing I was happy. I gave that stone a hell of a try twice, but I had the energy to try and try and try. Where normally it was one wrong move and I'm fucking done. I'm we're done. We're done.
Yeah.
So I'm super excited for that. So we'll just keep running our Saturdays and just keep on going with event days. And I'll train with you for the same thing, because Zach's doing it too for the Shamrock and shit.
Yep.
So we'll just keep doing it week after week after week, doing event days. So
I mean, we're a month out from that one. We're a month and a half out from this one.
Ooh, so the heaviest in this is going to be, so that medley is going to be a fast one, because everybody can do those.
225 log, easy. Fucking 200
Viper,
block,
Viper,
easy.
140. Is it for reps or is it just one?
I think it's just one.
Yeah, go up to the thing. Medley.
Oh, circus dumbbell rep with remaining time.
Okay.
60 seconds.
Oh, okay. So how much time do you have left? So okay.
Yeah.
And then the heaviest thing is going to be the kegs.
Yeah, this one's going to be a really interesting one for you short guys.
Fuck. And what is the height?
52.
252. Okay, damn, that's gonna be.
That's fucking tall.
That's gonna be nasty. And Mike's gonna be good at that because he's the one that's providing those fucking kegs. Because he's got up to that 400-pound keg. I don't give a shit. But
I'm still gonna beat him.
Yeah.
What's up? I'm gonna beat you too.
I just have to dominate all the rest of
Hey man, I'm gonna just tell you. Every time we compete against each other, where do you place?
Yeah, but that was right behind me. That was in the beginning. I'm a whole nother breed now.
I'm a whole nother animal that used to be a man, but now I'm not.
Exactly.
No, I always love competing against you because we always do the same shit, and you and I are literally up one position from each other.
Always. We're right there every fucking time. But that's what makes the sport so great. So that's what I love. So it's pushing each other. And that's what I mean. At the end of the day, as long as
we still fucking take podium every time.
Every time. So so I don't really give a fuck. And at the end of the day, what's the most important? That we got those tickets. That we're going to the nationals.
And that's all I give a shit about.
That's all I care.
Is getting that fucking ticket to the nationals to go to fucking Arnold.
That's what I mean. So because the main thing is this show is just have a good time, push it, learn, get the invite to nationals, and then nationals is when we got to put it down, because I think it's only four positions or 6 positions that go to Arnold's.
I believe so.
Yeah, so that's just then that's really preparing for that. So, and then that'll be the next thing. Same thing. I don't give a fuck if I win. I just want that Arnold invite.
Yeah.
So
that's literally the only reason why I want to go to Ohio.
Same. Yeah. Seriously.
Just fuck Ohio.
Yeah. I've never been there.
I don't know either. I've never been
there.
I've driven through it.
Oh, okay.
But the stigma around Ohio is fuck
really?
Ohio for some reason.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, fuck Ohio.
Fuck Ohio.
Just kidding. We love you. As long as you guys listen to the podcast, you're cool. That one's going to be an interesting one, though, because it's going to be a 325, a 350, and then a 375. I'm excited to see who can do that 375.
I was just getting ready to see. I don't know how many people even. I can see a lot of guys doing 325. The 350, I'm not saying, I know you because you're just great at these events, period. So I'm not doubting you in any sense.
I'll be able to get all of them.
Me personally, I'm going to have to, I have no doubt I could throw a 325 now.
Yeah.
A 350 and a 375, I'm going to have to do some work on.
For sure.
I'm going to have to definitely do some work.
Yeah, for sure. Especially because you have the shorter arms.
Yeah, I mean,
and the kegs are always your downfall.
Fucking kegs, man. Kegs every single time. is
because you got that 350 stone like nobody's business.
Yeah,
but it's the kegs because they're wider, and the way that you're built, you are wider, but your arms are shorter. So it literally just like.
Do you guys see this? If you can see that on the camera, it's doing really good right now. But that's just from simple of that carry. So the kegs do the same exact thing. Every time I do kegs, both of my biceps are blown the fuck out. Because, I can't wrap. Like, as soon as I wrap and I pull into me, keg right into the bicep.
Yeah, you literally curl it straight into your fucking bicep.
It goes, where most guys, it ends right there in the joint.
Yep.
And they're just pure forearm on the keg. Mine goes up to here or here. And, oh my God. So, that's just going to be nasty. Like, so, that's usually one of the kegs for me is just the end of the vent. If I feel good, you just got to savage mode it and deal with the pain.
Yeah.
So, I'd be super psyched just to finish that.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, so that'd be cool.
I think this one's going to be a good one.
Yeah, that's going to be fun. That's going to be super fun. And Huey doing his first comp. So that's
dude.
I fucking love Huey, so.
Huey, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. I'm only a one-time promoter.
Yeah.
We are only a one-time promoter.
Yes.
But
we know some stuff.
We're one time more. So I'm just kidding. No, we're happy to help with anything.
Yeah, of course.
We're super excited that 5280 is an SC sanction.
Yeah, I am too.
Because there hasn't been a few.
No. Because
of the old Colorado chairman.
Yep.
There was not a lot put on because nobody wanted to deal with that.
Exactly. So so I was super excited. And from what I had heard through the grapevine, that the Crown Mountain wasn't even going to be in Colorado this year anyway. So
where is it going to be then?
Out in
Utah,
I think so. Because a guy that was
because I know Steve, he lives on the western slope, I believe.
Yeah. So one of the guys that I heard it from Bricktown because one of the guys, Adam, I believe,
Geiger.
No, not
Oh.
Guy. He was at the show.
Yeah.
He was at Crown that we competed at.
Yep.
And I was talking to him. I was like, "Oh, you gonna be at Crown?" I was like, "I'll see you back in Colorado." I thought he was a Colorado native.
Okay.
No, he's fucking out there. So I was like, because we were talking out. He's
out
like,
in Utah.
Or out in Dubuque. And he was there, and I was like, "Damn!" I was like, "How was your drive?" You know, and he's like, "This is like a 2-hour drive for me." I was like,
he's like, 10 minutes.
I was like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "You were at Colorado," and he's like, "Oh no," he's like, I made that journey from there to there." So he's like, "That's why I was asking you how your journey was." I was like, "Oh," I was like, "I thought
that makes
you were
sense.
local."
Yeah,
He's like, "No," and I was like, "So you coming all the way back to Colorado this year again for Crown?" And he's like, "It's not going to be in Colorado."
Oh, that makes sense.
And I was like, "What?" And he wasn't sure yet, but he's like, "I know it's not in Colorado this year." And I was like, "Oh." And I was like, "Okay."
I wonder if I can find it then, because I haven't.
Yeah, from
I
what
haven't heard
he
anything.
said, it was not going to be in Colorado this year. So, and who's this dude? 10 days till the BRICKTOWN Showdown. Is he just a promoter? Because he wasn't there. He's in front of the banner, but he wasn't there.
I don't know.
That's super random. But like, it's like I met everybody, and you weren't there, my friend.
Scandinavian strength.
Huh. See, he's got 3 days till. Like, huh. Yeah, that dude was not there.
Literally, his only videos are the BRICKTOWN Showdown.
Yeah, that's
10,
wild.
9, 8, 3.
Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, because he was. And look at him, he's at the event center.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he was just helping. He might have just been helping
I don't know.
or something.
Because I'm not trying to be an asshole.
No, not at
but
all.
He does not look like
maybe
a strong man.
Yeah, maybe he was just one of the.
Or not like he doesn't look like strong. He doesn't look like
an open pro strong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe he was just part of the promoting team or something.
Yeah,
there was a lot of fucking people there. I don't know, but as a lifter, he was not a lifter.
I do the lifty stuff.
Oh.
All right. Well, then maybe he is. I don't know.
Yeah, I know for a fact he wasn't in that lineup.
Oh yeah. What was I looking at now? Crown Mountain.
Crown Mountain.
Crown Mountain Showdown. That's my new song.
That's a good song.
It's gonna be on SoundCloud.
Ooh.
Okay. Yep. This is always a fucking shit show to try and find.
Do 2023.
Yeah, I'm gonna do.
Would it be on Iron Buddy?
I would assume so, but I'm not sure.
Because now that it's an open platform for everything.
Right.
So, schedule.
Let's
Crown
see.
Mountain. 2023 Strongman.
This is a private.
Athlete sign up. Right there.
hold on. I'm trying to.
Oh, sorry.
This private gym is an environment fertile to building all aspects. It's fertile.
It's fertile.
Grow.
Bro.
Okay, here we go. Oh, damn, it's a full ass. Is this it? This is it, right? Yes. Athlete sign up. This is kind of hard to find.
Yeah, I'm trying to give you guys information right now.
Yeah.
Athlete sign up.
Whoa, dude.
That's cool. Hercules?
That was on the original. That was OG.
Oh. That's old. Isn't that funny how they keep it up? Is it you could like turn on and like sign up for it now?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, that was last year. Yoke run, log press, farmers, car deadlift, and stones. That was what I did last year.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys didn't know and you want to see it, check out continue watching our YouTube channel because it is on there.
It is on there.
Yeah, but that was 2022's.
Yeah.
Huh.
I'm not sure, man.
Maybe they haven't put it up yet. Because he was telling me.
Well, fuck, if it says year.
Because I wasn't sure if it was going to be like May again. And he did also, that guy, Adam, he was talking about it was going to be more like September, August.
Oh, look,
it was going to be later in the year. Hey,
There's,
look, there's Mr. Shaw.
and look, there's the one-legged
Oh,
monster.
he's a badass.
And there's Steve.
And there's Stiff.
Steven.
Oh, Stiff.
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
not
that's
sure.
last year's. I remember signing up to that. So, yeah. Maybe they don't have it posted.
Yeah.
So, we'll give you guys more information on that. So,
If we find out.
if we find out.
I don't know. That's the thing about fucking SC comps or SC shows.
Yeah.
For the longest time, they were such a pain in the ass to try and
Yeah.
find. I'll type it into Iron Podium because now SC is on
Yeah.
Iron Podium.
Yeah. So, we'll look. I mean, either or. If we, bless you. If we end up getting the,
This is the only Crown show. It's in Springfield, Missouri. Crown the King 3. Pro qualifier.
okay.
Yeehaw.
Yeah, so.
I don't know.
I don't know. Either way, we'll get our tickets off of this, so we won't need to deal with it anyway. So.
Either way, yeah.
Yeah, so it don't really matter. So, but it's cool that this is available, so you don't have to deal with that and try to find it and go out there and everything.
Yeah,
else.
without a doubt.
So that's great.
Well,
so, yeah. So that
we've only been talking your guys' ear off for about an hour 30 now. Time flies when you're having fun.
So much fun. You guys having a good time?
Nice. Nice.
Oh,
shit. Well, I think that's going to do it.
So,
Make sure you guys go check out our sponsors.
Yep.
Service Strength USA, Premier TRT. Links to their Instagrams will be down in the bio.
Check them out.
Check it out.
Yep.
For me,
where do they find you?
You know where to find me.
You guys already know where
For
to
you?
find us. You know where.
Yeah, already know. Once we get more, subscribers and everything, we'll start posting more on our Instagrams and whatnot.
Yep.
However, Built for War is now doing personal training.
Yes, we are.
So, if you guys are interested, go check out our website. Down there is going to be a list of where you can find our services and all of that. We also have a podcast tab on there. You can find the latest 4 episodes on builtforwarstrength.com. I'll even show you guys right now what I've been looking at. Bam. BUILT for WARSTRENGTHOTH.com. Check it out. Bam.
Bam, we gotta update that photo.
I know. I mean, that's the only one that
it's a good photo.
Podcast. Bam.
Sick.
Right here.
Once
Once it loads, give it time. I got shitty internet all the way up here in my office.
Bam.
Boom. Latest and greatest. I gotta update it with the Nick Strauss one. Boom. 23. Boom. 22.
There it is.
Boom.
There
21.
it is.
Bam. 4 latest episodes. Of course, as we go,
Yep.
we'll just continue to put it up there.
Yep.
Keep an eye on the shop.
Yep.
Keep an eye on the
Let's
shop.
keep that looking.
Because there's gonna be a lot of stuff hidden.
Oh yeah.
Right now.
Look, I have that shirt on right now. This one right here. I have that shirt on right now. Oh my god. Yes. That's so exciting. I know.
Yeah, there's a lot coming to the website. So
Yeah.
if you guys want to check that out, make sure you go to www.builtforwarstrength.com or go to our Instagram. It's in our link tree. It's in the bio.
Yep.
Go hit that. There's going to be all three there, the Spotify, the YouTube, and our website.
Absolutely.
We're also going to have to put our sponsors down there, too.
Yes.
I had forgotten that. I'm sorry, Cerberus and Premiere.
But you just thought of it now, so it'll change.
No,
It'll change. Don't worry, guys.
It'll be done before you guys listen to this podcast.
Yeah, he's got to do that, and he's got to sign up for the other show.
Oh, fuck. Yep, I'm going to do that right after this.
There's only one spot remaining, so.
As for you guys,
Yep.
stay strong.
Stay strong.
Get better.
That's right.
We love you. Keep doing good.
That's right. Just be you.
For you,
For
I'll
you.
see you next fucking week.